Wave, Father, won't you bring me? Step up in my grave. I'm a servant, I'll be riding way for wicked misbehave. Skating on the tombstone, showing my style. Vampires lurking, but they don't last a mile. Ghosts and ghouls, my crew's packing heat. Ripping up the night like a beast on the street. Bitches try to haunt, but they ain't got a chance of digging deep. Living life doing the undead dance. Surfing through the graveyard, fearless and bold. Vampires ain't shit, they can't touch my soul. Not fucking around, this is how we get down. The surfing dead king of the underground. I'm riding high on a wave of black mist. Death in my system can't resist this twist. Ballin' like a boss while I spit these rhymes. Sipping on the grape juice, toasting to good times. We crashing through the night, zombies on the rise. Buried deep in the shadows, we're the ultimate surprise. Flesh-eating fiends, but we're chillin' with finesse. You step up to my crew, better come correct, no less. Surfing through the graveyard, fearless and bold. Vampires ain't shit, they can't touch my soul. Not fucking around, this is how we get down. The surfing dead king of the underground. I'm riding high on a wave of black mist. Death in my system can't resist this twist. Ballin' like a boss while I spit these rhymes. Sipping on the grape juice, toasting to good times. We crashing through the night, zombies on the rise. Buried deep in the shadows, we're the ultimate surprise. Flesh-eating fiends, but we're chillin' with finesse. You step up to my crew, better come correct, no less. Surfing through the graveyard, fearless and bold. Vampires ain't shit, they can't touch my soul. Not fucking around, this is how we get down. The surfing dead king of the underground.
Existence is complicated, trapped in this matrix. Life's a twisted horror flick, and I'm the main face, scaring motherfuckers blind. They don't wanna see my line. Fuck a ghost, they can't fuck with me. I'm out here every night. Graveyard swagger, I'm flexing like a mother. Demons wanna possess me, but they know I ain't that fucker. Pop a cap in their ass, yeah, I'm blasting that heat. Confidence unshakable, can't accept defeat. Dying in the graveyard, party in the moonlight. Thugs and horror motherfuckers chilling, ready for a fight. Life's a scary movie, but I'm the one who writes. In the shadows we rise, man, we own these nights. Got my peeps by my side, we raising hell every block. Dead street life we callin', can't nobody stop. Nostalgia for the times when we hustle for the thrill. Now we're the demons, we're the motherfuckers you don't cross. Ghosts whispering, trying to pull me to the dark, but I'm laughing, thrashing, living wild. Got that spark, sipping spirits, dodging demons. No fear in my veins, I'm the reaper in this game, and I'm breaking all the chains. Dying in the graveyard, partying in the moonlight. Thugs and horror motherfuckers chilling, ready for a fight. Life's a scary movie, but I'm the one who writes. In the shadows we rise, man, we own these nights.
Bitches looking twisted, but I'm fresh out the tomb. Dancing on the ashes, we are not in the room. Flexing with the spirits, throwing shade on the fake. In this underworld hustle, I'm the one they can't break.
Existence is complicated, trapped in this matrix. Life's a twisted horror flick, and I'm the main face, scaring motherfuckers blind. They don't wanna see my line. Fuck a ghost, they can't fuck with me. I'm out here every night. Graveyard swagger, I'm flexing like a mother. Demons want to possess me, but they know I ain't that fucker. Pop a cap in their ass, yeah, I'm blasting that heat. Confidence unshakable, can't accept defeat. Dying in the graveyard, partying in the moonlight. Thugs and horror motherfuckers chilling, ready for a fight. Life's a scary movie, but I'm the one who writes. In the shadows we rise, man, we own these nights. Got my peeps by my side, we raising hell every block. Dead street life we callin', can't nobody stop. Nostalgia for the times when we hustle for the thrill. Now we're the demons, we're the motherfuckers you don't cross. Ghosts whispering, trying to pull me to the dark, but I'm laughing, thrashing, living wild. Got that spark, sipping spirits, dodging demons. No fear in my veins, I'm the reaper in this game, and I'm breaking all the chains. Dying in the graveyard, partying in the moonlight. Thugs and horror motherfuckers chilling, ready for a fight. Life's a scary movie, but I'm the one who writes. In the shadows we rise, man, we own these nights. Bitch is looking twisted, but I'm fresh out the tomb. Dancing on the ass, we igniting the room. Flexing with the spirits, throwing shade on the fake. In this underworld hustle, I'm the one they can't break. Dying in the graveyard, partying in the moonlight. Thugs and horror motherfuckers chilling, ready for a fight. Life's a scary movie, but I'm the one who writes. In the shadows we rise, man, we own these nights.
The way we played against Southern Cal and Ohio State, I think we walk out of there with a victory.
Mario's capable of fucking it up somehow.
We have to be on game day. You know what that's going to be like.
No.
You know, play.
Damn you, Ed.
So I like that graphic. I look like Dr. Demento. I like that. I like Dr.
Yeah, you noticed that too, didn't you?
You're a dead man walking toward the unemployment line.
You ain't nothing but a punk bitch. Fuck you and every goddamn thing you stand for.
Smack it off the podcast.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Smacking Off the Podcast. What's up, Big Doug?
What's going on?
All the fun and excitement in the world.
Ben, what's up?
Hey,
What's up?
All
Who's
right.
doing?
Nikki,
Hello.
let's see
Howdy.
who else we got. We've got Clemson Dane sitting on the toilet.
Oh, my goodness.
What's up, brothers?
Sean
Can you hear me?
Devine.
Good evening, all.
And I
good,
thought
good.
that sorry, I thought Bruce was in here. I think Bruce jumped out. He'll jump back in.
Oh, yeah. That's super cool. And I'm glad everybody's here tonight. And we've got lots to talk about in our games of the week, and it's exciting and new. And it's almost as cool as the picture that Dane posted later today of a truly dangerous man. Now, he had everything going for him but a Pathfinder torch, but I won't dog on him because he looked like a guy I met at Fort Bragg in 1987 that was about 4'10" that could basically kill 15 people with his pinky. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, and you know what the problem with that guy is, right? Nobody took him seriously, did they?
no, they didn't take him seriously.
Dude, the first,
They was dead before they took him seriously, weren't they?
Oh well, you know, he was kind of
the
would show you
first
one time.
fucking Green Beret I ever met got out of a goddamn minivan, and he looked like skin and bones, man. But you know he was a bona fide killer.
Oh yeah. Well, you walk for 100 miles and try to live on MREs, you might look like that too. You know.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's what some of the teams look like.
Fantastic.
What to try? That's why he can have a handlebar mustache when he shows up at the Dragon Club.
Yeah.
And so so guys, it was an exciting week like that in college football last week, and it truly weeded out motherfuckers that can from motherfuckers that can't. And I wonder what games this week is going to do that, and I'm sure they're in the games of the week.
They are, but before we kick that off, and I have a new idea on how to do this, because we've got these extra games every freaking week. I mean, seriously, it's just the pressure's building as the season goes on, and there's just so much to mention that you can't get them all in 10 games. So I've got extra games here, and I just threw them up on the graphic here. And I'm going to go first and show y'all how we can do this and do it quick. All right, so we got 5 games here. Duke at Clemson. We've got Arizona State at Iowa State. We've got Texas Tech at Kansas State, Indiana at Maryland, and Kentucky at Auburn. So this is what I'm going to do. Give me Clemson at home against Duke. Man, this is a tough one here. Give me Iowa State because they're at home. Although they let me down last week in a big fucking way. Give me Texas Tech on the road to take Kansas State, but it's going to be a very competitive game. Give me Indiana to slaughter Maryland. And give me, God damn it, Bob, give me Auburn at home.
Who's Auburn
All right.
got?
Kentucky.
Oh yeah, they're going to crush. They're probably going to crush the Cats. But I've got some hope for the Cats. I'll make mine real quick here and get to that at the end. I've got Clemson at home. I think Iowa State is going to respond from their loss and look good. I'm picking Iowa State at home. Kansas State at Texas Tech. I don't know. Texas Tech looks pretty damn good. I have to go with them. Indiana at Maryland. I think Maryland's going to play football, but Indiana's going to crush them. As far as Kentucky and Auburn goes, I think Kentucky will probably lose, but at least they've got some offense all of a sudden. Only they decided to throw the football and let Cutter Bulley do his thing, so there is some hope. But that's what I got. What do you got on this one, Nikki?
I've actually got Duke. Yeah.
Clemson Dane, did you hear that?
I got Duke. I got Arizona State.
I heard that bullshit.
You're coming back later, Dane.
That's just because you already put on my post Georgia by Fitty, so I had to get you back on that one.
Well, I mean, goddamn.
And then I got Texas
more
Tech.
where that's coming from.
I got Texas Tech, Indiana, and I'm going with Kentucky.
Ow!
Freeze gets fired.
Freeze is far. That's what we would like to see that, because that would cause that. Sean, what are you thinking on this?
These extra ones. No pizza party this week for Dabo and gang. Duke, give me Duke on the road.
Ow!
I'm with Doug. Iowa State. They rebound this week to get the job done in Ames. I like Texas Tech on the road, barely, but they get it done. Indiana crushes Maryland. Maryland's Fugazi. And then just Jordan Hare Magic gets it done for the Barn. Give me the Barn 23-17 over Kentucky.
Damn it, Jen. And Ed, what do you got on these Titanic matchups?
Wait, who's Iowa State got?
Arizona State.
All right, so my picks, I got Clemson. I got Iowa State. My picks are the same as Doug's, except I got K-State pulling off the upset against Texas Tech. K-State seems to have gotten it together recently.
All right, so you got Indiana at Maryland, and you got Auburn to defend the home turf against Kentucky.
Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty decent game with Auburn and Kentucky. I think Maryland might hang around for a quarter.
There you go.
Dane.
Dane.
All right, give me Duke by 50.
Come on, Dane.
I was waiting for it. I knew it.
By 50, he said.
Clemson's goddamn terrible. I don't know what the fuck their problem is, but they fucking suck, guys.
I jinxed it today because I said they had what it took to be in the CFP, right? I said they had all the people.
Yeah, they had everybody but Sean Devine and Landon Beeman fooled.
Yeah.
Okay, give me Iowa State close at home. Give me Texas Tech by 50. Give me Indiana by 100. And I'll take Auburn by half a point over Kentucky.
10.5 to 10.
Yeah.
Yup, he says.
So
I just think they figured that out, and Freeze saves his job for one more week.
So, Dr. Balls,
Yes.
I just want to let you know that I fed your picture into the AI algorithm, and I said to make you into Wolfman, and that's what they said you look like.
Well, man, I kind of like it. I'm kind of looking like it right this minute. So, and I'm a big fan of Wolfman Jack. I thought he was the fire. If I could be an MC right here, the way the Wolfman Jack was, oh, I'm telling you guys, we catch fire. It'd make Ric Flair look tame. You know what I'm saying?
That's the realest Wolfman we fucking know in this generation, right?
Oh, that's right. Wolfman Jack was the fire.
Can you hear me?
Bruce, you want
Yeah.
to please?
Sorry about jumping in late, but my computer dropped me out. But I'm back in.
Computers are bastards like that.
Yeah.
Hey, can you see this graphic?
Yeah, I can. I go ahead and I'll pick Clemson over Duke, and I don't think it's going to be close. I think Arizona State over Iowa State. There again, Texas Tech over Kansas, and it's going to be, oh man, bloodbath. Indiana easily whipping up on Maryland, and boy, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with Kentucky. Not that it's a tough decision is I just see them equally balanced opponents.
There
Dang,
you
we
go.
were right on each other, Bruce, except for I took Duke over Clemson
By
Yeah.
50. Let's
By
by
go.
50. Well, actually, I picked 60, so I had to
Oh,
give
okay.
them
Well,
Duke just a little bit extra
I
on
don't
And
that.
our
think
commenter
Duke's that
says,
good, but
our commenter says that he's got Iowa State over Arizona State, Richard, and he says that Arizona State's quarterback is out. So this is a good time for Iowa State to rebound. So I thought that was good picks, guys.
Yeah, Richard, we usually pay attention to that, but we're drinking today. And so,
Yep.
oh shit, we're
I
drinking.
know I have been.
oh, Dane,
Oh.
are you not Dane, are you not drinking?
I kind of quit drinking, dude.
God damn it, Dane.
You're,
all
A little bit.
volleyball.
I
You're
mean,
always trying to fuck everything
Way to go,
up.
Dane.
I thought your image was a hard drinking man.
I mean, I'm still the same guy. I just don't drink
Yeah.
as much.
I still
Oh,
love
wait. You said you stopped drinking. So
Yeah.
by that you mean
I
you
mean,
don't
I
drink as much?
I'll still have one every once in a while, but I don't get trashed or anything.
I got you.
I'm having coffee.
Sweet
Coffee's
tea.
great.
All right,
Sweet
so
tea's even better.
let's pull these big games up.
Ow!
And you know what? I'm going to wait till it pops up onto my big screen because I'm looking at a computer, but I ain't reading that shit. Oh, there it is.
The
Yeah,
big
But
three.
before we get into any of this, is there anybody that thinks Ohio State is not the number one football team in the country?
I mean, I guess since it's proved otherwise, you'd have to say they are.
until they lose.
Now, so hold on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm
I
going to
mean,
go
have
over.
y'all been watching their games?
Yeah, they
Fireball says Alabama's better.
I don't think so. But
I don't think Ohio State's number one team, but they haven't lost yet, so I think they deserve to be in that spot.
all right, so who would you put there, Nikki?
Honestly, I would put either, and I know Miami did lose in that shit-ass game, but I still would put the talent of Miami. I would fight to put probably Bama close to one over Ohio State. I just don't see it with Ohio State.
The only chance I think they have to lose
Crazy.
up for the rest
Look
of
at
the
their
way,
schedule.
yeah, is Michigan.
The Big
Now,
Ten's pretty good, man.
I have
No,
to say,
they're not.
they're not. I mean, I don't know, but Michigan is the only chance I see on their schedule left for them to lose unless they blow
I
it.
thought Penn
Michigan.
They
State.
got lucky
Well,
not
Michigan
playing
needs
Indiana,
to.
huh?
Michigan
Yeah.
needs to play big boy football and run it down Ohio State's throat. And I'm
Ain't
not sure
happening,
how
Ed.
easy. And I said, I was going to say, I'm not sure how easy that's going to be this
Yeah.
I mean, since we're on that, Sean, you're a great historian of football. I don't know how much you've watched of Indiana this year, and they've looked pretty good, but a lot of people are saying that their schedule isn't that great. If we see Ohio State and Indiana in the Big Ten championship, can Indiana seize the number one ranking?
I think they'd have to if they beat
Yeah.
beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. If both teams are unbeaten going into that game, which so far
Yeah.
it's how they're tracking along
I
along
thought
that
maybe
path.
That's the
Penn.
team that everybody's forgetting.
I personally
I'm
don't
not
have
forgetting Indiana
I don't have Ohio
at
State.
all.
I don't have Ohio State as my number one to answer Dane's question.
Mm-mm.
Who do you
I
have,
have
sir?
I have Texas A&M as the number one team in the country.
Okay, I could buy that.
Ew.
Because they've played the schedule worthy of being the number one team in the
I
I'll
could
agree
country.
with
agree with
that.
that. I always
To
forget
answer Bob's
about them,
question about
though.
have you guys watched Ohio State? Well, I try to watch Ohio State, and then I find
It's
myself
boring.
taking a nice little afternoon siesta
But
because
they
So, I dropped in and out.
Minnesota,
Yeah, so did
I
I.
did too.
Wisconsin, Rutgers. It's and we can't even say that great win over Texas to begin the year was great because, well, we've seen what Texas has become.
Not
Well,
I
really.
mean,
Texas
all these
plays a
questions will
tough
be
schedule
answered.
too, though.
All
To
these
be
questions will
fair,
be answered in the Big Ten championship game, along with the college football playoff. Because once you get in the playoff, there's no dodging or ducking. You're going to be playing a
right?
good team. So, but to your point, Dane, I'll protect the names of the innocent here, and that would be one of our preseason magazines. This was this magazine's preseason top 10. You ready for this, folks?
Mhm.
Yes,
Texas
sir.
was 1, Penn State was 2, Ohio State was 3, Clemson was 4, LSU was 5, Notre Dame was 6, Oregon was 7, Bama was 8, Georgia was 9, and Miami was 10. So the
And how
back
many
half
of them
is
have fired their coaches already?
so we're losing coaches and we're losing teams here from this preseason top 10. So just goes to show you these preseason magazines, they don't know anything more than we do.
But let me ask you this. So if you're Athlon Sports or someone of that nature, and you say that Vanderbilt's going to be in the top 5 in the country at the beginning of the season, wouldn't they fire you?
No,
They
because
might.
you're only doing it to honestly bring in clicks and starting,
Revenue,
conversation.
eyeballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's conversation during the off season. It's kind of when we have our off season shows and we pick these schools
Bob, to
knowing that
answer
more than likely they're not going to be worth a shit, but it's something to talk about.
To
I
answer
agree.
your question, Bob,
Yeah.
this again, we're protecting the innocent here. I'm not going to name which preseason magazine I'm looking at. There's 16 teams in the SEC. They had Vanderbilt pick 14th.
Mm.
What's
And
Vanderbilt
that's
ranked right
normal.
now?
Like,
In
that's
Vanderbilt's 9 or
normal.
10 in the country, depending on which poll you look
Yeah.
at.
no, but
But
in the SEC, what are they? What are
I
they
think
in
they're tied for
standings? There?
second with one loss, right? They got one
yeah,
Yeah.
SEC loss at Alabama.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
All right,
So
so
that's
guys, let's jump in. We've got the mighty Penn State Nittany Lions going to Ohio State.
I'll just go ahead and kick her off so we can get her rolling. I believe Penn State has collapsed. They're trying to be respectable, but it ain't going to happen. I've got Ohio State 31-10. Nikki?
I got Ohio State 42-17, and I thought maybe Penn State could have like that. We fired our coach and we're gonna fight, but then now quarterback's out, so it's kind of like, yeah, they're gonna get destroyed.
Hell yeah. So what do you got on this one, Bruce?
I definitely Ohio State crushing. I could easily see a score being run up 40-20 easily.
40-20. Dang, what you got on this bad boy?
Give me Ohio State by 3,000.
About 3,000. I like that.
That's too many digits, Dane. Come on.
Ed, how you feel about this matchup?
Oh, I hate to say it, but I think the Buckeyes are going to make Jim Knowles regret the day he was born. 45-10 Bucks.
Damn it, Jim. Sean, what do you have on this affair?
Well, let's see here. Hold on one second here, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to.
He's going to present us the stats.
If it'll cooperate here. Obviously, the game's in the horseshoe, and I'm just trying to get the number here.
Let's see what the line is,
but the old iPad's not cooperating, so we'll come back to that later. But I don't think the Buckeyes blow them out. They really haven't blown many teams out this year, other than the one I recollect easily is the Minnesota game, because they hyped that up as Big Ten Saturday night, and that went over like a lead balloon. I think it was 42-3. But lately, the Buckeyes have just been kind of just jabbing and toying with teams. They haven't really, they don't really need to put the pedal to the metal. And I think it was Bob that said Penn State, or maybe it was Nikki that said Penn State's kind of a broken team, which they are. So they'll probably put up a fight for a quarter or maybe a quarter and a half, and the Buckeyes pull away. Give me Ohio State 31, Penn State 7.
Damn it, Jim. What are you thinking, Doug? Oh, by the way, I've got the money line. It's Ohio State minus 1,800. The spread is Ohio State by 20.5, and the total, the over and under is 44.5. What do you got on this one, Doug?
Man, give me Ohio State, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Give me Ohio State 27-17.
Ow! Hell
See,
yeah!
that's what I was thinking until I found out how many Penn State players are out, and it's like there's no coming back. They're already defeated.
They're cooked.
The ghost of Jerry Sandusky is going to help.
That means they're fucked. I wouldn't go in the shower.
Wait, is he dead?
He's
No,
not
he's
dead.
still in.
No, he's not dead, unfortunately.
He's in prison, though. I mean, it's
No,
not the same thing.
he just applied for an appeal or some shit. He's trying to get out.
Yeah, he's got.
He's trying to get out.
Yeah,
He should have been.
Chris Scully's on his side.
fucking
Chris
death,
Scully
bro.
believes he's
Fuck
innocent.
that guy.
Oh,
He would
really?
believe
That's
he's
crazy.
innocent. He would.
That is insane.
He's the one person that shows up to his trial.
We've done this show actually where he laid out a case as to why he might be innocent. And I swear, guys, I was driving while I was working on the road, probably about a year and a half after that happened. And I don't know who it was, but I was listening to legitimate sports radio where somebody was saying
The same thing.
the same thing. And now I'm not saying that he wasn't guilty, and because just think about the chutzpah it takes to come out and say somebody molested you, right? I mean, if that really happened to you, I mean, what kind of person would just say that somebody molested them?
I'm going to say this, and I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but I know that a couple people have recanted
This
their
show's
stories.
getting fucking banned.
No, my mother's 34-year-old. Of course, I was 18, but her 34-year-old black friend in Nicholasville molested me. But I liked it, so therefore I never complained. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking at Sandusky, right,
We're done.
God damn it, Bob.
We're going to turn off the air tonight.
I will say that was so sick what happened, right? That could come out in the middle. If you was part of that, if you was on the receiving end, that would be a lot. But I mean,
dude, it was so many young people. They should have shot that motherfucker right after the trial was over.
there's a guy down the road here a ways, and there's a sign in his front yard about dead pedophiles, right? So I don't know if it's like 3 roads over from me, about 2 miles away through the mountains, and there must be a registered offender near there somewhere. And I wouldn't feel sorry for him, but I don't know how safe he is.
He's sending a message, right?
Yeah, and he's got it right in his front yard and a gigantic sign.
I think
right,
that
real quick,
none of them
quick.
should be safe, to be quite honest.
Real quick, we got a side note here, guys. Vanderbilt at Texas.
Damn it, Jim. That's a Titanic matchup, Doug.
Let's go.
Would you ever think we'd be talking, Doug, about Vanderbilt at Texas with Vanderbilt a chance to win and a top 10 ranking?
Vanderbilt on the road with a higher ranking than Texas. But what's the line, Sean?
Texas is a 3.5-point favorite at home. The game is in Austin at DKR.
God damn it. God damn it.
And the over-under on this game is 46.5.
Wow. I think it is going to be exciting.
Vanderbilt has a chance.
But we don't know if is the Wonder Boy going to play? Is he going to clear concussion protocol?
He hasn't yet.
Not
Oh,
yet.
he got a concussion?
I think Texas benefits if he doesn't play.
Oh, no.
I think they could too, but I'm still going Vandy. I want to see Vandy actually go the rest of the season undefeated and only have that Bama loss and maybe meet back up with Bama for the SEC championship.
All right,
like,
so you
talk
go
about
first.
glory.
Nikki, you've got Vandy. What's the score?
I'm going Vandy, and it's not gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be like 21-14. 21-14.
Nice. What you got on this one, Sean?
I just think, after 3 straight weeks of having to play big games for Vandy and then going on. If this was in Vandy, I think they'd probably, Nashville, they'd probably pull it off. But I don't think the Horns cover the 3, but they win by 3.5, but they win by a field goal. 24-21 Horns. I just have a feeling Vandy's gonna run out of steam. They've been playing with such high emotions for what seems like a month now that they're bound to have a regression game, and I think it's against Texas.
Nice. Now, what are you thinking on this one, Bruce?
I'm going to go on the limb and pick Vandy on this one. I just think they have too much to lose right now. And if Manning is possibly going to be out, I'm going with Vandy. And I think the score is going to be 32-21.
Nice. What are you thinking, Ed? Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki.
I'd like to get. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What you thinking, Ed?
I got, Vandy's defense is underrated and Arch is questionable. I got Vandy 20-10.
Whoa, I like that pick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and, what's that, Doug?
Did I say that?
Oh, I must be tripping because I heard somebody else say Ed. So, but I'm going to pick Vandy, guys, and here's why: is I believe the slipper fits, and big stories is what college football is all about. And even if Vandy loses, I don't believe that it will be the end of the story for them. But I'd love to see Vanderbilt beat Texas. So much shit was talked by Texas fan on their entry into the SEC. And so much shit was talked about Oklahoma fans upon their entry into the SEC. And now here we are with Texas at number 20, Vanderbilt at number 9. And Vanderbilt can beat Texas because they have Diogo Pavia, and anything can happen, guys. And Texas has been a failure. They have not went above their level that they were in the Big 12. And Vanderbilt's going to continue that trend 31-27. What are you thinking, Doug?
I want Vanderbilt to win this game. I mean, who the hell doesn't? But going to Texas, I mean, I can't pull the trigger on this. Give me Texas 21, Vanderbilt 20. It's going to be a really competitive game, but Texas figures out how to close the deal.
Little side note here, real quick, everyone. What if I told you that Vanderbilt leads this series all time? 8 wins to 4 losses and a tie. Vandy.
Wow.
Hey, how many of them happened before 1930, though?
None of them.
Hey, give me Vanderbilt
all
by
of them
3.
except last year's game, Doug. All of them except
Touchdown.
last year's game happened before 1930.
Okay.
Dane, what did you say, Dane? God damn it, Dane.
Vandy by 3 scores, 3 tutties.
3
That's
touchdowns.
Hey,
Throw the score out just in case it actually hits.
Let me get 21-0.
Okay.
Damn it, Jim.
I mean, you could have made it 41-20.
No,
It don't sound good.
I think they go in there and they embarrass Sark. He might start drinking again.
You don't like Sark. You don't
Oh,
like
heaven
Sark, do you?
forbid.
All right, who else?
I think we've covered everyone. Does anybody feel left out? Because I'd sure love to get with it. Nope. All right, so let's move on then, Doug. How about Miami at SMU? And this is a noon ESPN game. So who wants to pick this one first? How about Bruce?
Got me eating ice cream. You got me eating ice cream. This one,
Ice cream.
ice cream. Everyone screams for ice cream. I have to go with the edge to Miami. Close game, though. My heart says SMU, but my logical thinking says Miami, and it would be close. 2017.
Damn it, Jim. What are you thinking on this one, Ed?
I agree with Bruce. Miami close, but more points, 37-31.
Ooh, it's a nice score. Dang, you're ACC, man. Break it down for us. How is this going to go?
I'm gonna go with Miami. Pretty big, probably 2 touchdowns.
His Mammy from Miami with eggs over hammy. I like that. What are you thinking on this one, Nikki?
This one to me, this was the only game that I thought that Miami actually would probably lose to. I didn't think it was going to be Louisville, but I also thought SMU was going to be undefeated. Both of them coming in with a loss and wanting to prove that they're the best right now in the ACC. I'm still going to go with SMU, but only by 3. And I don't even think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think we're looking at like 21-17, something like that. But yeah, I think they're both going to be coming off a loss and pissed off.
There you go. What you thinking on this, Sean?
Miami's a 10.5 point favorite. The over under is 50.5. They're coming off a loss. They're a little embarrassed. Historically, they've only played once. SMU beat Miami in 1965. I think Beck's going to rebound in this game. SMU doesn't play a lot of defense. They've been in a lot of high scoring games this year. And with the receivers that Miami has, give me the Canes 35-20.
35-20. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I think I'm going to pick the Canes too. I'm going to say 31-20. Hurricanes. Go Canes. What you got, Dave?
Man, I hate to do this. I do. But give me SMU at home in the upset. 28-24.
Nice. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. We might even enjoy that.
I would like that, Doug. I would.
What was that?
I would like that.
No, I mean, I would like it, but I mean, I think it can happen. I ain't putting all my hope into it, SMU, because I really don't give a shit in the end. But I think that this right here will take the pressure off of Miami. Once and for all, Miami still makes the playoffs. But that's what I think is going to happen.
Doug, that was inspirational because you made me think about, yes, it can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually. I mean, I wonder if we can do covers and not get sued or banned,
I've thought about trying it, but I figured what'll happen is we'll be like talking, and then next thing you know, our shit will not be live anymore.
Well, that'd suck real bad. Now, guys, did we pick Arizona State and Iowa State?
Yeah, that was on the other one.
Oh,
you block it out. I was drinking.
That's all right. No, I respect that. My dad went to Coach Spot and got a PBR in honor of that momentous occasion. So, do we want to pick Georgia at Florida, the world's largest cocktail party, at 3:30 p.m. on ABC?
Which is so weird. You're an
It's
ABC
so weird.
next to that game.
Real quick, before we get to that, for that Arizona State, Iowa State is a 7.5 point favorite with an over under of 50.5.
Damn.
For those that are curious.
And just to refresh, I went with Iowa State because they're at home. I don't know what everybody else did.
I did Arizona State just because Iowa State's kind of let me down when I pick them. So
I picked Iowa State because Richard said pick Iowa State, so I went with that. And we got the weird dad. He says hello, and I say howdy. And Tyler Davitt wants to know if Georgia Tech over NC State. How do we pick that? I got Georgia Tech continuing on towards the ACC championship, not the championship, but championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Georgia Tech.
Yeah, you got the Rambling Wreck.
Yeah, big too.
They're looking real good. So now, guys, can we pick on the world's largest cocktail party at 3:30 p.m. on ABC? And you're right, Nikki. It is interesting that it's on ABC because it feels like it should be on CBS, and we should have
Always
that.
CBS. It just sounds so weird. I like it being on ABC. I won't lie. I enjoy having my ESPN and all of that on one thing, and I don't have to worry about it. But it is weird. But it's going to be changing next year anyway. We'll be on ABC in a different stadium. So
To me, it's almost like a Billy Packer thing. I couldn't stand Billy Packer. I was tired of him talking about.
Hold on for a second, Nikki. Are y'all going home and home?
no, we're going Tampa and Atlanta while they're redoing Jacksonville Stadium. I
You're gonna do that.
know.
Just keep it in that Jacksonville shit.
But I'm
I want
actually
to hear
excited about
Sean break
Tampa
this game
because
down.
the Tampa going there, it's Halloween weekend, which is insane in Tampa. They have some really crazy wild shit that goes on with their Pirates. So
They need to
I think
play
that'll be
home and
awesome.
home, or just keep it in Jacksonville. What's
Well,
wrong with
it'll
the
go
stadium?
back to
They're renovating the Jaguars stadium again.
And then it goes back to Jacksonville after 2 years, but which is really crazy because now the Jaguars are talking to either play their home games in Gainesville or Orlando at the Citrus Bowl, but Jacksonville fans says they're afraid to play in Gainesville because they don't have 90,000 fans. So
Okay, so
they could just tarp some of the seating.
Yeah.
So we can't call this the world's largest cock-sucking party anymore?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, that's just on the Georgia side.
Golly.
what
yeah.
happened, Bob? Everybody all right?
No, I kind of semi-agree with you with the state of Florida football right now. I hate to say it, but it was shocking, but it was apropos. How about that?
I'm a traditionalist. This is always the world's largest cocktail party to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they try to get rid of it. That's ridiculous.
Because they don't want to promote drinking, I guess.
Oh yeah, because that's not going to happen in Georgia or Florida.
They're still selling. Hey, they're still selling as much alcohol as they ever did.
I know
Probably more.
I know parking lots in Florida and Georgia. I've parked my motorcycle on parking lots that were coated in Busch Light can.
Yes, Natty Busch.
Cocktail.
Yeah. Old Natural Ice. That's right. That was a common can. There's something about Busch Light in Florida, and I don't know anybody anywhere else. South Georgia too, around Valdosta. I don't know. I've never met anybody else that likes it, but y'all love it down there. Nikki, what is behind the Busch Light?
It's cheap and we're poor.
Oh, I ain't hating on that.
Like, I'm not. You know what's really weird is we had to keep it stocked at Hooters for Larry the Cable Guy, Natty and Busch in the can for him because he came in every day.
So what happened to Red Dog? God damn it.
Red Dog.
Y'all remember
I
the beer
remember
Red Dog?
that when I was a kid, Doug.
It went the way
When you
of
were a kid?
It went the way of Zima, Doug.
Oh man, I miss Zima.
My dog loves Zima. You know how I know?
How's that?
Because I poured that shit in his fucking bowl and he drank every bit of it. I didn't drink
You put the Jolly Ranchers in your Zima?
No, I didn't.
No, why?
Zima was not good.
It was when you put your Jolly Ranchers in
I
it.
understood what she said.
Okay.
Hey,
wait a minute. Zima was good. Gold.
God damn it, Ed.
Zima was good, he says. Let me ask you, Ed, have you ever had Rolling Rock?
From
Ed, in your
beautiful
life.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania, Rolling Rock.
Yes, from the glass line vats of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Ed, have you had Rolling Rock in your life?
He looks like Baker Mayfield.
So if I set a Rolling Rock in front of you, what's that? So look, I just got to ask you. So if I set a Rolling Rock in front of you and beside it, I set a fucking Zima, which one would you drink?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Good answer. But wait a minute. Let me clarify. Zima was good. Gold Zima was disgusting.
Oh, there you go.
Ed, I figured you'd be more of a Bartles and James kind of guy.
Actually, I'll tell you what I like because they used to have this at a restaurant next to an old job. Ice House on Draft.
Wow.
Ice House? God damn, Ed. Really?
That's special.
Oh,
even on draft?
Hey.
I mean, okay.
Let me ask you this. I got to ask you one more thing that's alcohol related, Ed. Have you ever had an OE 800?
Holding
don't
on
think
shit,
so.
Hunter. Oh God, that's
Malt
nasty.
liquor.
Yeah,
That is so gross.
that was
Yeah,
my.
you know,
God, I remember in high school getting drunk on that shit.
so
Man,
Bob,
that was
if I'm doing
God, it was nasty.
Bob, if I'm doing malt liquor, I'm going Mickey's Big Mouth.
Oh, Mickey's Big Mouth. Oh man, that's the greatest thing ever. I would have one right now. I don't even like beer.
Yeah, they're good. They
Yeah.
really are. I mean,
What about Little King's Cream Ale? Has anybody had Little King's?
I've never heard. I
I've
don't even know
never
what you
had
said,
that.
Bob.
Oh, Little
Nope.
King.
Little King.
Dr. Balls, let's just get it over with. Let's just get some Mad Dog.
Oh, the Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, that's special. I puked on that once. It was
Oh
awful.
my God, some
Yeah,
Boone Farm.
You
Yeah,
guys are
you want
really talking about this Georgia Florida game like you've been there for the last like 50 years. This is exactly what everyone drinks, like the cheapest shit. I heard
Man
Boone's
alive,
Farm.
there's going to be some property destroyed tonight at Jekyll
Boone
Yes.
Island,
fucking
St. Simon's.
Farm.
Hallelujah.
The watermelon
sparkling blue Mad
one.
Dog.
I've only been to that game once, guys, and I rode a fucking church van from Okeechobee, Florida, with one of my cousins and about 20 other people, and rode this church van all the way to Jacksonville. And but it wasn't a church, but I don't know if they borrowed it or how they got it, but it was a shuttle to go see the game. And somebody
They
sprung
stole
my.
it. They stole it, Bob.
Oh yeah,
100%
They
stolen.
borrowed it.
yeah, they just called it bar. You're right. That's exactly whatever it worked out. I ended up the game, and I was like 17 years old, and I got totally destroyed. I don't even remember what happened, but that was 1984, I believe, or 83, and Florida was good. I don't really remember what happened, but I do remember Florida's helmets looked different to me then than they do now. So that's what I remember about that game.
They progressed over the years.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm saying that Georgia's going to crush Florida utterly at home, and the score is going to be 35-17.
Wait,
Not as
this
bad as
game
it
is in Athens?
No.
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 No, it's in Jacksonville.
Neutral site, Jacksonville, where the Jaguars play.
Yeah.
Like it
They
has been.
flipped a coin. They're at home.
Georgia's a 7.5 point favorite with an over under of 50.5.
There you go.
Sorry.
So, what you got, Ed? What's your score?
I got Georgia, but I got this close.
God damn it, Ed.
Got her close. What kind of score would you hang on that?
26-20.
26-20. Dang, they're talking about one of our former favorite pastimes, a cocktail party. Who wins this drunken engagement?
Give me Georgia by 50.
By 50.
Yeah.
You know, I always felt 50 cents selling stuff short. It's been like $20. You know what I'm saying? So, Bruce, what you got on this?
I'm gonna go on a limb. I know my heart. I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know something. You know something, Bruce. You just don't know what it is.
I just had a sneaking suspicion that Florida got it this time, but I just don't think it's going to be a large amount. I'm 27-20, I would say.
Nice. All right, then. So, what you got on this one, Sean?
Yeah, I think it's closer than expected. So, but the Dogs get 5 wins in a row in this series. They're at 4 right now. They'll make it 5, but it'll be close. 27-22. Georgia wins the football game. They just seem to have an extra gear when it comes to the fourth quarter this season, and they'll trail a little bit in this game, but they'll come back and win it in the fourth quarter. Stockton leads the charge for them. They do lead this series 56 wins to 44 losses, and I think the weather is supposed to be decent Saturday in Jacksonville. So give me the Dogs 27-22.
Nice. And Nikki, what are you picking on this one?
I am going with my Gators on this one. We got Billy G that's been with us as interim coach since the Urban Days. Man's coached some of the greatest. Quarterback coach is actually calling the plays. We have a completely different setup. I have us winning 27-21.
Nice. And Doug, what are you thinking?
Oh shit! I'm picking with my heart here. I know Georgia should win this game. Florida pulls this shit off. 23-22.
Nice.
A last second field goal.
That's special. I'd actually kind of enjoy seeing that. And guys, that leads us to our next Titanic contest. Virginia, number 15 Virginia at Cal, crossing the whole United States, literally from one coast to another on
All
ESPN.
coast conference action. Let's go. All coast.
Let's go.
Isn't it just weird seeing that Virginia at California? Like, it's just weird.
Isn't it weird seeing Virginia ranked?
Oh,
that
yeah.
too, but that's Chandler Morris.
Guys, I don't know what to think about this one. I mean, these teams has been crossing the country, and it ain't been working out the way that they thought it would. And
Except for Duke.
Except for Duke. And Cal's been respectable, but Virginia's won some crazy-ass close games. What do you got on this one, Sean?
Well, I'm pulling it up right now here to just see if these teams have ever played before, first and foremost. Let's just see here. Virginia and Cal have never played before. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, this is awesome.
So this is a new one, a new matchup for both teams. The cross-country travel for the ACC and the Big Ten has certainly provided us with some interesting dynamics this year. Let's see here.
And I think you got to travel a little bit from Charlottesville to get to a major airport.
To get to probably SFO, and then it's another hour from SFO up to Berkeley.
No, I mean heading out.
I would say Charlottesville, you're probably taking a bus, to D.C., to Dulles, I would guess. Maybe Reagan.
A pedal jumper to North Carolina.
Yeah, maybe a short flight from Charlottesville to
maybe Richmond.
DC. Richmond is not. I would probably fly out of DC before Richmond, and then DC all the way out to SFO. That's at least 5.5, 6 hours, and then you got to get up to Berkeley, which is not next to SFO. And surprisingly, Virginia is a 5.5 point favorite with the over/under of 52.5. I think it's going to be high scoring. I love Cal's quarterback. I can't pronounce his name, but it starts with an S. But he's dynamic. I think he'll be playing on Sundays with the arm that he's got. He's got a cannon. Sometimes, though, it malfunctions, and he sends it to the other team. Give me Cal on the upset here, 44-41.
Nah. What are you thinking on this one, Bruce?
Damn, Sean stole my thunder.
Sorry.
Damn, Sean. There again, I love Wilcox. He finds a way to win defensively. He's a damn good coach. I think he's an underrated coach. So I'm gonna go with Cal for the upset, and it's going to be. Let me see what I put down. 32-24, Cal.
Nice. Hell yeah. So what are you thinking on this one, Ed?
For all the reasons that have been stated, I got Cal. I don't think as many points will be put up as 32-24. I got something like 26-17.
That's good. I'll take it.
Yes, I like that. So what about you, Nikki? What are you thinking?
I'm sticking with Chandler and Virginia. And I think it's going to be like 34-28.
Ooh, nice. Well, I think it's going to be a tough battle for Virginia across the country trying to get this done. all the heartache they have to go through. I would hope they'd show up the night before, get their minds right, and go out there. Who knows how they're going to play at? But there has to be a strategy since they've made this an all-coast conference and this crazy travel. Same thing for Big Ten teams. I'm sure people are learning from it, but I don't think this is the week. And I've got Cal by a field goal at the end, 21-20 or 21-17. What are you thinking, Doug?
Yeah, give me the team that's not traveling across the country to win by a touchdown at least.
Yeah.
And that's Cal.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Crazy.
I can't believe y'all are all picking against Virginia. That's
Nope.
wild.
Man,
I'm not.
That's a trip, Dane.
I
Dane,
picked
have you
It
been on
is
this?
a trip, but
I picked Virginia.
I believe in Tony Elliott, man. He's a mechanical engineer by
Yeah, I don't know.
education, and
those
he's a
those
really
trips are-
good guy, and he seems to be doing pretty good at his job there in Charlottesville.
it won't help any though because they're traveling cross country and it does
Hey,
matter.
but
I
I
think
think
he's
Chandler
got a
Morris
plan
has played
for
in
it, man.
all of these time zones. Okay.
I don't think any of
has.
that traveling shit matters if you got your shit together. Give me Virginia by 10.
God damn it.
31-21.
Is that everybody, Dane?
Huh?
Yep. Sounds like everybody.
I'm picking your word. If that's everybody, we're moving on.
We're moving on. Moving on down the line.
In Virginia.
I gotta announce this one. It's the Fighting Tim Baileys of Oklahoma going to Knoxville to play the Fighting Balls of Tennessee, the number 14 Fighting Balls of Tennessee.
And condolences to Smokey. He has cancer.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Poor guy.
Y'all are trying to kill the show. Everybody is, right? Okay. Rest in peace, Smokey.
He hasn't died yet.
He's not dead yet.
God damn it, Nicky.
Damn, that's a tragedy, yo.
Poor
It
Smokey. He's not gonna make it through this.
He's a
thing.
cute dog, though.
He is. He's adorable.
But you know what, Sean? You know it and I know it. They're going to bring in another one who looks just like him.
Yeah,
That's true.
fucking
That
love
is
Probably
His inbred
inbred.
brother.
Oh my
It's
god.
funny, yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. So you ready to move on to the Oklahoma-Tennessee struggle that we're talking about here?
I think, yeah, but before anybody picks, let me go ahead and predict that Tim Bailey will pick Oklahoma to win this game.
I think you got that right.
I think I did.
I don't know. I just have a weird feeling.
All right, but there's a twist at the end of this. But let's go with this, guys.
All right. Well, I guess I'll kick off the picking on this. Guys, I don't know. I think Oklahoma's kind of good, but I think Batir has not done well since he was injured, and they're at Tennessee, and I don't think Tennessee's that great, and I hate them, but I don't want to pick for them, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to say that because of the blessing of Tim Bailey, that Tennessee wins by 50. What are you thinking, Dane?
Who are we picking?
We're picking Oklahoma at Tennessee.
Yeah, Dane gave up drinking.
Oh yeah, the fucking
Hypo
Tim
Bowl.
Baileys.
Yeah, he didn't tell you what he put in his place, though, Sean.
Yeah, that's true. There's a fair point.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
Dane,
what
Oklahoma
do
is
they
with Tennessee.
say? I'm California sober. And,
Oklahoma, Tennessee, real quick. Tennessee is favored at home by 2.5 points with an over-under of 55.5.
Fuck those balls.
Fuck those balls. Jen, we pissed her off so bad. Where is Jen been? Jen, if you're there and you're afraid to comment, just let it all out, baby. We know you love us. Get her done. I'm sorry,
We
interrupted.
love getting it back. I missed that from Jen.
Yes.
Let me get the Tim Baileys by like a field goal. But I think it'll be a high-scoring affair. Probably like 43-40.
Damn. High scoring affair, he says. So you want to pick on this one, Sean?
Yeah, I do. I think Mateer's still banged up, and it's not the thumb this time. I think it's his oblique. He's got
Good
an
enough.
oblique. And it's in Neyland, which is a very tough place to play.
They'll just shoot him up.
Give me the Vols. I think Aguilar is a good quarterback. Give me the Vols in overtime, 38-35.
Nice. What are you thinking on this one, Nikki?
Ugh.
Ain't that right?
Are you gonna vomit? Come
Like-
on.
This is why we used to have
you're
ties in
getting
college
sick,
football.
Mickey.
She loves both teams, by the way, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, I really hate it because if Mateer wasn't, and I think they're missing a few. I think they're missing an offensive lineman and someone on defense as well. Like Oklahoma's pretty banged up right now. I would have picked them, and I'm gonna go with overtime as well. But Tennessee wins by a field goal. But I don't think it's gonna be as high scoring as we think. I don't know. I don't even think I can pick a score because I don't want either one of them to win. So I'm just gonna say one team wins by a field goal.
There you go. Hell yeah. Ed, what are you thinking on this?
I think Tennessee gets the job done that they didn't get done against Georgia. I also think it's pretty high scoring, 33-30, Tennessee.
Tennessee wins this game. The series will be tied all time between the two at 3 games apiece.
Nice. That's pretty heavy. What are you thinking, Bruce?
I'm Jen, I know hates me because
She hates all of us.
he usually tank on Tennessee, but this week they're gonna pack Oklahoma.
Hey, you dogs got to stick together. You're a Husky. She's
Oh
a
yeah,
Blue
they're
Tick
gonna
Hound.
do that checkerboard shit. Probably.
I just think Tennessee.
Dane, you have no grounds to win, lose, or draw. You're gathering at the paw.
No, always, dude, always. But
So I hope Jen
that
doesn't
Tennessee
hate me,
thing's cute.
and I'm gonna go 40 to 32.
40 to 32. Have you picked
High
on this one, Dane?
scoring, high flying.
Have you picked on this one, Dane?
Huh?
Have you picked on this one, Dane?
Oklahoma,
Yeah, he took the Fighting Tim Baileys.
Yeah, by 50. That's right.
By
So that
tree.
by tree, that's right.
Dane just
By
wants
tree.
to see that.
Some opposites here,
Dane just wants to see that Sooner schooner roll all over the place.
Dude, that shit was so funny when it flipped over.
When they're playing
that
the
turn
You
a
know,
little
you know
too
how it was
tight.
funny, Dane? Because you wasn't in it.
Yes, that is true.
Maybe Mateer will plant the flag in the middle of Neyland Stadium. And like he'll be Baker Mayfield at Ohio State. Like
Is
they're
he
gonna
gonna-
win this
is he
and they're
going to the
gonna
game?
plant the flag.
That's only if Sheriff Boz allows him to.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Sheriff Boz.
Hey,
What's
he's
up?
like the new Andy Griffith, isn't he?
He's they got him in all those commercials. He's doing pretty good. I like Boz.
I mean,
in that.
seriously, I would watch it if they made a sitcom that was like a recreation of the Andy Griffith Show with Boz as the sheriff. I'd watch it.
I would watch that
I'd
too.
watch it.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Hallelujah. He should be a movie star. So is there
I
anybody picked? Did you picked on this one?
Holy cow! We just saw something we rarely ever see here on Thursday Night Football.
What's that?
Derrick Henry coming out of the backfield to catch a pass. Good Lord!
Oh shit!
Wow.
I thought it was
That
a tight
is
end at
neat.
first. I go, oh no, that's a 22. That's the Diesel, King Henry.
Who's quarterbacking for them? Is it Cooper?
No, it's Lamar.
Is Lamar
Lamar's
back?
Yeah, he's back.
I've been watching hockey, so I haven't had the game on.
You're
The
not
Fusion
missing
played.
much. It's 14-6 in the third quarter.
That's what I figured was going to be.
Kind of grimy game.
Mhm.
Now, Ed, have you picked on this one?
Yeah, he's buddies with Jen Chavez. He's going with the Vols.
Oh, that's right.
40-32.
I
I think
let me just,
Doug has to pick. Doug has
to pick. That's right.
Jesus Christ. Give me Oklahoma on the fucking road.
You just don't give Tennessee a break, will you?
I can't do it.
One of them's going to win.
Give me Oklahoma on the road. And what's their rankings? 18 for Oklahoma and 14 for Tennessee. Give me Oklahoma 18-14.
Doug, that's not in the spirit of Halloween. Tennessee's got that beautiful pumpkin orange.
God awful orange. The most
awful. That is the
ugliest
we
can all
orange
agree
I've
on
ever
that
seen.
color.
I'm so glad that Tony
gross, dude.
It's not cool like Miami.
Hey, we got to have respect here because we have two blue bloods right here.
Goodness. USC.
Whoa. Oh, I thought we were still on Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Hold up. Did somebody not pick on this one?
Did Tennessee claim blue blood status like Auburn claimed like all those fake natties? Is that
they did.
Yes.
We ignored it.
We ignored it. They were rejected right here on the show by you. We voted to support
I
that.
would say many years ago we did our review of the blue blood list, and unfortunately Tennessee still did not qualify.
Didn't qualify. They just didn't make it. But
marshmallow.
USC and Nebraska were on the list, and now they're playing each other at Nebraska. Could Nebraska be the best home dog of the year, guys? Since Sean's into it, I'm going to ask you, Sean.
Big news today coming out of Lincoln.
Ow!
We can confirm that Matt Rule is not going to go to his alma mater, Penn State, and coach there because Nebraska just signed him up for a few more years. So, congrats to Matt Rule for I guess going to a bowl game last year pays wonders.
Shit's gonna hit the fan when when Chris Scully hears about this or Kyle Golick.
I don't think Kyle, last I talked to him, was interested in that. So,
if Kyle's not behind it, it's not happening.
That's right. I mean, but that's two now that they're not getting. I mean, they're not getting Matt Rule. They're not getting Marcus Freeman. There's another one that just didn't we see another coach recently get? Kurt Cignetti of Indiana. He got an extension at Indiana. So that's 3 down. I mean, and they've been looking for this coach now for a while. So
they're gonna end up Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly. What? Any chance
Kelly's going to go be Dabo Sweeney's offensive coordinator?
Oh, that man is making
hell no, dude.
You know what?
Hell no.
John Devine doesn't even wish that on Chris.
I'm just kidding. No. Just kidding, Dane. I love you, buddy.
That's terrible, dude.
I don't think he should ever be able to coach again.
Dane would flip the hell out.
How about LSU's governor coming out and saying they're not even letting their athletic director hire the next coach?
I would say at this point, you've just made that athletic director a lame duck. You might as well fire him.
Exactly.
They're politicizing.
He even went on Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
If they fail, they'll look awful. If the leadership, of course, since they can be voted out of office every now and then, I guess it really don't matter. But the powers that be there, if they pick a loser,
oh shit! You guys, they just fired him.
Who?
Woodward's out at LSU was just fired.
It's because we were talking about it.
Well, see, what we
it
say
happened
on this
while
show,
we were talking about it.
Yeah,
if we talk about something on this show, it will reappear. It happens.
It happened immediately.
It happened to them. It happened to you.
We're good.
So we got to jump into this blue blood matchup.
And I will tell you, I did not see anything regarding that. I was not looking. I had no pre-existing knowledge of that. I just speculated, and now it's becoming reality.
They were going to
now
fire
it's so. No, it's not becoming.
I just turned on the Tulane game, and it showed up on the bottom.
Yeah,
I was actually on Wikipedia looking up this blue blood matchup that we're getting to here. The USC Trojans are visiting the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Surprising now it's a conference matchup. They've met 6 times in the past, and never once has the Cornhuskers defeated the mighty men of Troy. USC has won 5 games and had 1 tie. Nebraska has no wins. USC's on a 4-game winning streak against the Cornhuskers, dating all the way back to 2006. They won the match.
It's a pretty long trip. It's not cross country, but it's pretty long.
It's at least a 3.5, 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
From LA to Lincoln. But Lincoln will be sold out for the 5,800, whatever that number they put out. The Cornhuskers. We've sold every game out since like 1968 or whatever. 4:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern, NBC. This is your Big Ten Saturday night. USC is a 4.5-point favorite with an over/under. They expect some high scoring that night. 59.5 total points.
Damn.
Well, so what's your
Ed's
pick?
our Big Ten guy. Ed, what do you think, man?
He said, Ed, are you in a hot tub?
No.
Okay, good.
At the hot tub.
Too hot in the hot tub.
Too hot.
No, it's Tulane doing.
I'll go with USC.
All right. He's gonna
You got
pick
a score
USC.
for his head, or you just
He's just trying to hurry us along. He's tired.
he's a tired
No, I'm
puppy.
good.
Oh, he says he's good. We like that. You gotta have confidence and know you're good. And so, what do you got on this one, Bruce?
I'm gonna go with the men of Troy.
The man of Troy. What are you seeing in this guy?
You got too much wide receivers. Speed.
So, and what are you thinking, Dave?
Who are we picking again?
USC at Nebraska, Battle of the Blue Bloods.
Dane has
I
the
really
attention
don't
span of a
know.
goldfish.
I really don't know who to pick in this one, to be quite honest with you. Is Lincoln Riley
let's get
still
emotional,
at
Dane.
USC?
Dane, just pick with your
He
heart.
is. He's still
Pick
there.
with your heart.
Pick with my heart. I gotta
Yeah.
go with the Cornhuskers then. Fuck USC, dude. I don't like any schools that go by USC, so give me Nebraska.
Well, one is USC and the other one is SCAR. One is SCAR.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Or we would also accept USC Junior because
Yeah,
the one school has 11
absolutely.
national championships. The other one, I think their last championship was an ACC title in 1970 or 71.
Hey, did somebody fart?
69, brother.
Did somebody fart?
No, but I can do that. But well, I guess I'll make my pick then. USC at Nebraska. USC's been on the road 3 times this season. The only time they won was at Purdue, and I think Purdue's got like 14 straight conference losses. I don't got any confidence in Lincoln Riley as a coach. And also, here's some factors that nobody's talked about. I haven't looked at the weather forecast.
I'm doing that right as you read my mind there, Dr. Balls. I'm pulling that up.
It's probably going to be cold as fuck.
It's going to be wet, miserable, and awful because that's how Nebraska is. If it's not wet, it'll be so windy that the passing game will look like a punting game.
I've seen games live from Nebraska.
Hopefully they still got grass. That would be a great home field game.
No, they play on turf in Memorial Stadium now, the field turf. Weather report.
No way.
Yeah, they do. They play on turf.
Sorry. Freaking Otani again.
For Saturday, a balmy high of 48 degrees. That's going to be a little chilly for the men of Troy. Chilly day, a high of 48, low of 29 there in Nebraska. But you know what? It's not going to be wet. It's going to be dry. It's going to be dry. And they've already played a team in the rain, in the cold, in the Midwest, in the Irish. But for Lincoln Riley calling a ridiculously dumb play, that game would have gone probably to the wire. But he called a wide receiver reverse pass, which, the ball squirted out of the wide receiver's hands for a fumble, and that basically killed their chances. But, I think yet again, Nebraska will be serenaded if USC brings their band to the sounds of conquest, which USC plays after every time they defeat a team. Nebraska will stay winless against the men of Troy. Give me the Trojans 30-28. They get the job done.
The Trojans.
Hey, Bobby, can I go back on my prediction of USC?
God,
That low at 29 degrees. That's
Cold
At
as fuck,
kickoff, it'll
my
probably
boy.
be around 40 or 41. That's the coldest, that'll be before dawn, 29. But the high is only 48, so probably around kickoff, it'll be 40, 41 degrees.
If it was 29, I would bet on Nebraska. But since you say it's in the 40s, USC has a chance.
That's 6:30
and dry. There's no precipitation.
And it's a late game too. So
yeah, see, it starts at 6:30 Central. By the time it's 9 o'clock, it'll be awful there. If you're from California,
yeah,
they'll be all lathered up by then.
That cold weather has an effect. It does.
The Trojans will be lathered up.
Yeah, it'll be special. It just depends how much heart they have, and that's why I'm picking Nebraska to win it 20-13. Doug, what do you got on this one? Oh, well, we got you, Nikki. Have you picked this one yet, Nikki?
I haven't. I'm picking Nebraska. 34-27.
Nice.
Yeah, give me Nebraska as well. Give me Nebraska by 30-28. They get their first win in the series.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else think that Summerall and Tulane's having some issues with all these coaching because they're getting their asses kicked by UTSA?
Wow.
38-12.
They're the Roadrunners, so what can we do?
Meet.
Yep.
That's I think their head is he leaving us?
Yeah, I could see that. And there's so many teams courting him right now. I mean, what are they? Some people was talking about him going to LSU. Or at least LSU's looking at him, and we don't know what's going to happen to Hugh Freeze yet, guys. If you were a coach, I would hold out until after the bowl games and see how desperate these guys get. I think they're too quick to jump on these jobs.
Okay, so we've got Cincinnati at Utah.
Cincinnati at Utah.
This is a ranked matchup, by the way, boys and girls. Number 17 against number 24.
And it is, and this is the ESPN game of the week, and that's why I went with another one. That and to honor the Service Academy that's undefeated at this point.
Oh hell yeah, pretty nice. And guys, since he's been a decent addition to the Big 12. And Utah's solid. They had a few decent wins this year. I think it's going to be an entertaining football, and I don't really know how to pick it. I'm going to let some other people talk about it. What are you thinking on this one, Bruce?
Man, so many times I throw my money towards Whitting, and he's been a real disappointment on and off this year. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati on this one and a score of 27-14.
Oh yeah. What are you thinking, Dane?
I guess I'd go with the Bearcats here. Close though.
Go with the Bearcats. He's headed up the AA Highway, which is the name of the actual road between here in Cincinnati. So what are you thinking on this one, Ed?
I also like Cincinnati. They've been playing pretty well recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're 7-1 in the Big 12 right now, or 7-1 overall. So that's kind of a surprise.
and that closes. That seems to be closing on the door of a Luke Fickell return.
That was a good one, Ed.
But well,
I like
you
that
know,
one.
I could definitely see Brian Kelly at Michigan State.
Oh, is that the
Well,
water?
you just said, Ed, you just said Luke Fickell's going to be looking for work at the end of this year, and I think you're right. I think Wisconsin will finally part ways with him. I could see Brian Kelly in Wisconsin. Why not, add to the Big Ten's collection of castaway SEC coaches? You got Brett Bielema at Illinois. Now you get Brian Kelly at Wisconsin. There you go.
I like it.
They generally, Wisconsin does not have a history of hiring coaches with personalities that rub people the wrong way. Maybe Brett Bielema a little, but he's not Brian Kelly in that regard. So,
yeah, I mean, if I'm Wisconsin, I think you say you're sorry and you make the call to Jim Leonard, who is a former player and now coach. I'm not sure right now where Jim Leonard is coaching at, but he played there. He understands that culture. He understands what that program should be about,
he fits
which
the
is not
mold of what he fits.
exactly. Yeah. So I think Jim Leonard will be their guy if they can convince him now, because he thought he had that gig, and then they, pulled a fast one, a bait and switch on him, and they grabbed Luke Fickell. And so, we'll see if he wants to take the job, but if he does, he would be a perfect fit for that program.
Yeah, I took a look at that Oregon-Wisconsin game, and Wisconsin really played them tough. I mean, I was shocked, man. And that's a good team. They got some good talent there. So whoever gets that job is going to have a really good team if they can hold that team together. They got some great running backs. I saw their wide receivers. No, I really like them.
There you go. Well, so I guess I haven't picked on this one yet. I'm gonna pick Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati is quietly showing up to be a pretty decent team. This is a real test against Utah, whose quarterback last week threw 10 for 22. And Cincinnati has some decent talent in the secondary and a little bit of a pass rush. So I think they're going to win 20-17. What are you thinking on this one, Doug?
Give me the Utes. Give me the home team. 20.5-20.
Now, did you get in this one, Nikki?
I didn't, but I was going to pick Utah just because they're home. I think Cincinnati's good, but I think kind of Utah's just going to have a good home game. But I think it's going to be 24-21.
Did you get on this one, Dane?
Which game?
Yeah, he took Cincinnati. He took the Bearcats. It's on me now.
That's right. I was going to make sure I didn't leave nobody out. So,
I don't think Scott Satterfield gets enough love as the Bearcats head coach. The Bearcats are quietly tied for first in the Big 12 at 5-0 alongside BYU. And I think Cincinnati, the weather's going to be fine, 66 degrees in Salt Lake City. Cincinnati's a very tenacious team. They're 7-1. Their lone loss was to Nebraska Labor Day weekend out at Arrowhead. I'm going to take the Bearcats here to keep it rolling, and they stay on pace with BYU as unbeaten in the Big 12. Something we didn't see. Fun fact about this is another one in our games of the week where these two teams have never met before. There are no previous games played between the Utes and the Bearcats. Kickoff. Get your coffee ready there, Dane and Dr. Balls. It's 10:15 kickoff for you guys on the East Coast. It's 7:15 for us here on the West Coast. And the line in this one is surprisingly Utah is a 10.5-point favorite with an over/under of 54.5.
Well, you want to talk about a flight from Cincinnati to Utah? It's not no short flight. I don't even know if there's a direct flight from Cincinnati to Utah.
Oh, I'm sure the Bearcats got a chartered flight direct from Cincinnati to Salt Lake. And by the way, shout out Salt Lake City Airport, one of the nation's nicest, most pretty, clean, great airport. If you ever have to do a layover, hopefully it's in Salt Lake City. But
Hell yeah.
they defy the odds. They win the game. I got the Bearcats. Low scoring, give it to them. 22-21. They get a 2-point conversion to win the game. 22-21, Cincy.
Nice. So now, guys, I guess we're going to talk about the crack pipe game of the week, which
It's the crack pipe game of the week.
the whole idea of that is just sinister. But Navy is undefeated,
You have
guys.
to be You have to be smoking crack to be interested in this game. But this is a service academy, and they are fucking defeated. And North Texas only has one loss. So between the two of them, we've got 14 wins here, right, Sean?
That is correct. North Texas, the Mean Green, is 7-1. And the Naval Academy, the midshipmen, are 7-0. And this is a crucial battle in the American Athletic Conference, who is kind of the lead sled dog for the group of 6 representative in the playoff, especially with Tulane, as Nikki mentioned earlier, losing at UTSA. Tulane was the lone other member of the American in conference without a loss. Navy at 5-0, and then the rest all have one loss: Memphis, South Florida, North Texas, Temple, and East Carolina. North Texas, and by the way, the game is in beautiful Denton, Texas. If those that were listening out there don't know where North Texas University is located, it's in beautiful Denton, Texas. Their lone loss this year was to South Florida at home on October 10th, 63-36. The Bulls really put it on the Mean Green that night, but they rebounded the following week to beat those Road Runners 55-17. Kind of a spastic kind of a North Texas team here. We know what we're going to get with the Naval Academy. The Naval Academy is gonna run the ball on you. They're going to play some wishbone. They're going to play some almost single wing. And they're gonna run the ball. Albeit the one game they aired it out was against Air Force, where they were throwing the ball, and so was Air Force. So that was a kind of a strange one. Navy so far has defeated everyone in their way, to include some names like UAB, Tulsa, Rice, Air Force, and Temple, as well as Florida Atlantic. So you would say that's kind of a light schedule thus far. Now that the schedule gets hard, here's Navy's next 3. At North Texas this Saturday. The following Saturday, they go to South Bend to play the Irish. And then they host South Florida. And then after that, I'll give you your 4th. They go to Memphis. So their next 4 games are quite a gauntlet.
Yeah.
As far as this matchup is concerned, it'll be 9 a.m. on the West Coast for me and Bruce, so we'll be up drinking our coffee to watch this one. Noon for you guys on the East Coast. The line on this game is North Texas is a 6.5-point favorite, and they expect a really high scoring one here. 65.5 total points is the over/under.
Goodness. Hell yeah. That sounds exciting to me. I think I'd enjoy that. And the triple option, it's interesting that they did go away from that against Air Force. Who knows what they might do against North Texas. The North Texas throws the ball a lot. from what I understand. I think their only loss was against South Florida, like you said. But Reese Davis says that Navy had the easiest schedule in the country. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Navy anyway, 31-21. What do you think, Bruce?
I like my men in blue, but Texas has some speed in them wide receivers. So I'm gonna pick North Texas real close. 27-20.
Nice. What you thinking, Ed?
North Texas's defense is not very good, so I don't know that they're going to be able to keep Navy's offense on the sideline. So I think Navy's just going to wear them down 28-20.
Nice. Nikki, what you got on this?
Well, that's what USF did because North Texas had them pretty much beaten at the half. Come back to the third, and they just start, wailing. They just kind of wore them down. I think I'm going to pick Navy on this one. Let's keep them undefeated. I'm going to say Navy 42 and North Texas 38.
Nice. What you thinking, Dane? Dane Kelly.
Dane.
He might be taking a pause for the cause, guys. Ed, you got any thoughts on this matchup? Oh, you here?
No, Dane left.
Oh,
Dane said, "Fuck North Texas and Navy."
and Navy. Oh, well. In that case, Ed, what you got on this one?
Thought I picked.
Oh, you did. All right, killer. And Sean, I know you presented all the pertinent facts that matter, but did you pick on this one? I don't think you did.
I've not picked yet. Looking at the weather real quick for Denton, Texas for Saturday. High of 68 degrees. And I kind of agree with Bruce. I just think the athletes that North Texas has are going to be a little too much. Along with that heat, it's not quite that toasty in Annapolis, Maryland this time of year. And it'll be right at about, the game will kick off 11 a.m. in Texas and, be played through the heat of the day. Give me North Texas, and I do think it's high scoring in this one. Give me North Texas 48-44.
Ow.
Not a lot of defense.
Not a lot of defense. That'd be exciting, though. It'd be fun to watch.
Yes. We like that in our American athletic games. They've been high scoring and fun.
Hell yeah. I think it's special. What do you got on this one, Doug?
Man, I gotta go with Navy. It's probably the heart that's telling me this, but give me Navy. And they got a big game coming up soon, and Sean knows about that one. But it's a lot bigger for Navy than it is Notre Dame. But this is their chance right here to go into that game on a positive.
Undefeated going to South Bend, and Notre Dame's got 2 losses. Oh my goodness!
Absolutely.
We're setting up that climax.
Yeah, we can't pick it as the game of the week because that would be ridiculous because Notre Dame's going to kill Navy, but Navy beats North Texas on the road.
I like it.
I hope you're right, Doug. That way, Notre Dame will have a ranked opponent that they can get a win against.
All right. I would ask everybody what they got to say, but I'm only asking Bob.
All I gotta say is like, share, subscribe, buy your Smacking Off the Podcast merchandise, just like Maurice is sporting right there, and fuck your team.
Exactly. When we come back, we won't be obsessed with Halloween anymore. Now it'll be turkeys and dressing.
Oh yeah,
turkey dressings, the whole fixins.
The Hosher
Absolutely.